Happy Monday, boys and girls. Before I get started today, a couple things I need to make sure that you understand. First of all, the spelling words that we have this week are the ones from last week, since we only had 2 lessons last week. Now, if you happened to do those words and already take a test on them and you feel confident, go ahead and choose your own words. And this, just let me know what words you did and send me a test. The other thing is, I'm also putting a link on with your lessons about the letter cluster song. And we're going to be starting with our new letter clusters next week. And so I want you to be practicing on the song this week. So make sure you listen to that every day. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our rhymes today. Remember, 3 times each. We are starting with our short vowels. Og, og, og. Up, up, up. Add, add, add. Oh, we have a silent E. So remember, we're going to use flippy dolphin. Instead of making a short A, we want to change that to a long A. And remember, C-E, C-I, C-Y from last week. The C will make the S sound. So that would be ace, ace, ace. Ud, ud, ud. It, it, it. Okay, get your paper and pencils ready. And the word we're going to use our long vowel here with the silent E, ace, ace, ace. Remember to check your suffixes over here. Think about the rule that you're using. And write races, races. Now, if you're tapping it, remember, don't tap with the suffix on there. So it would be a, s, and then write the word race. Then add your suffix, races. All right, and we have the ACE, ace. Now last week we talked about dropping the E to add our suffix, but if we're going to be writing the word races, and we look over here, we're wanting to add the suffix S. There is no vowel with S, so we do not need to drop the E. So there we have races. She races down the road, races. All right, still using your ACE, do traces. No, excuse me, tracing. Tracing. I am tracing a picture. Tracing. You're thinking about it, you're tapping. T, a, s, trace. I hope you didn't tap your suffix. All right, let's write the sounds that we heard. T, a, s. Don't forget that silent E. All right, now I said tracing. So if I'm looking at my suffix, it has an I, which is a vowel. So when am I going to do that E? We're going to drop that E and add our suffix I-N-G. All right, so if we were going to mark this word, I see a consonant blend, and it's called a blend because here are both sounds. You hear both sounds. Trace is your base word or your root word, and then ing is your suffix, tracing. You have a long A. Raced. He raced down the driveway. Raced. Remember, just tap the base word. A, s, race. So we're going to write race. A, s. And remember, why is the C making this sound? Because it's followed by the E. Race. I want it to be raced. Raced. And here, raced as the D sound, that it's the ED. Do I just want to put an ED on here? I I hope you're saying no. We're going to drop the E and add E-D. Raced. So we have our base word race. We have our suffix ed, raced. Just remember, if you have a word with a suffix on it and you want to write the base word, you have to remember to put back the E that you dropped. All right, our last word is braces. Braces. The girl had pink braces. Braces. Are you tapping your base word? B-R-A-C-E. Brace. Did you hear that consonant blend at the beginning? B-R-A-C-E. There's your C-E. Brace. We want braces. Oh, now what are we going to do? Braces. Oh, I hear you. We're going to drop that E. It's not here, but we want E-S. Suffix. Braces. Consonant blend. B-R. Long vowel. Brace is your base word. And then your E-S is your suffix. Good job on that. All right, now I said we were going to get some new sounds. These sounds you're going to hear in your letter cluster song. And so we're going to practice on these today. They won't be on the video the rest of the week because I'm using last week's videos. But you are going to be listening to the letter cluster song. And if you listen to that every single day, you're going to be getting these. Now, O-W has two sounds. So it can say O-O-O, like in snow, or it could say ow, 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 as in cow. A-W says ah, ah, ah. On the song, it will say we drop our jaw. E-W is ooh, 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 and in the song, it's the word new. And then we have O-Y, oi, 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 as in boy, toy, Roy, and oi, 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 as in oil, foil, and boil. Now the songs I'm using to go with these are the ones you're going to hear on the letter cluster song. So I want you to make sure that you're doing that this week. All right, let's go ahead and do just a couple of our long vowel words with our song. Remember, we have the two vowels on some of them, and then on some we have the silent E. So watch to see what your words are. Two vowels walk together and they play a game. The first vowel speaks, he says his name. The vowel says E and the word is meat. The vowel says E and the word is meat. Oh, with the silent E it does the same. The first vowel speaks, he says his name. The vowel says I and the word is price. The vowel says I and the word is price. With the silent E it does the same. The first vowel speaks, he says his name. The vowel says I and the word is mile. The vowel says I and the word is mile. Two vowels walk together and they play a game. The first vowel speaks, he says his name. The vowel says E and the word is sweep. The vowel says E and the word is sweep. With the silent E it does the same. The first vowel speaks, he says his name. Now make sure that you remember the only vowels we have are A, E, I, O, U. So all these other letters are called consonants. All right, we are going to do a sentence today, and you will have some silent E words in there. So I want you to be very careful when you're writing it. So your sentence today is, Dad had a joke that made me smile. So let's plan it. Dad had a joke that made me smile. say it to yourself as you're writing it. Dad had a joke that made me smile. Dad had a joke that made me smile. Pause your video and come back when you are done writing. All right, so let's check the sentence that we have. Did you remember to start with a capital letter on Dad and to put a period on the end? So we have Dad had, everybody look at your D's. Please make sure they're going the right way. Make sure you wrote D. Dad had a joke. Oh, there's one of my long vowels. Silent E. That, there is a digraph. TH, thumb. Made, long vowel, silent E. Me, smile, long vowel, silent E. And I see a consonant blend. All right, let's check. My D's are going the right way. I have a long vowel, joke. My digraph, long vowel for made, consonant blend, and long vowel for smile.
30 seconds.
All right. I hope you did well on that. Now, your spelling words are the same from last week, unless you've already done these. If you've already done these, that's fine. Choose your own. Try to maybe get mom or dad to help you choose some silent E words. So we had bite, biting, time, timing, slide, sliding, tape, taped, slime, and slime. Today, when you get a chance to work on your spelling words, try to do rainbow words. Have a good day.